So if you're a trainer here in Malaysia, you've probably hit this crossroads. The big question, do I go for the full Train the Trainer certificate, or can I get the TTT exemption? It's a really important decision, one that can totally steer your career. So in this explainer, we're going to break down both of these paths so you can figure out which one is the absolute best fit for you. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, take a look at this. You've got two different pieces of paper here. One is a certificate of completion, and the other is a certificate of exemption. Now, they might seem like they get you to the same finish line, but believe me, the journey to get each one is completely different. A lot of people get these mixed up, so let's just be super clear from the get-go. No, they are definitely not the same thing.
So what's the real difference between them? It's actually pretty straightforward when you boil it down. A TTT Certified trainer, that's someone who has put in the work. They've attended the full 5-day HRD Corp course and, passed the big assessment at the end to show they've got the skills. But a TTT Exempted trainer, well, they've been excused from that course. Why? Because they already have certain qualifications that are recognized. So one path proves your skills through a specific program, while the other relies on credentials you've already earned.
All right, first up, let's talk about the path most people take. We're going to look at what it takes to earn that TTT certificate.
Getting certified is a pretty clear-cut process, really. It's a three-step journey. Step 1, you've got to attend the intensive 5-day course. Step 2, on that last day, it's crunch time. You have to pass both a knowledge test and a performance assessment. This is where you really show them what you've got. And then, Step 3, you pass and boom, you're officially a TTT certified trainer. Simple as that.
You know, the cool thing is, it's not just about getting that piece of paper. The benefits are way bigger. For starters, you get a recognized qualification that basically screams, hey, I know my stuff, which is a massive plus when you're trying to land training gigs. Plus, you get to meet and network with other trainers, which is invaluable. And sometimes, your training provider will even help you with the next big step, which is getting accredited.
Okay, let's switch gears and look at the second option, the TTT exemption. You can kind of think of this as the express lane. It's really designed for professionals who already come with a solid background in education or training.
And this is the million-dollar question, right? Do you actually qualify for this fast track? Because let's be real, the exemption isn't for just anyone. So do you have what it takes to bypass that 5-day course? Let's find out.
The rules for getting an exemption are super specific. You basically need one of three things. First, you might have a teacher training certificate, something like a sigil guru from a recognized government college. The second possibility is having a diploma, a degree, or even a master's specifically in education. And the third option is holding a specialized trainer certificate from places like NIOSH, NSC, or maybe a vocational trainer certificate that's been endorsed by the Department of Skills Development.
Now, this is really important. You have to know what doesn't count. Honestly, this is where a lot of people trip up. A general academic degree? Nope. Qualifications in early childhood education? Sorry, no. A teaching permit? Doesn't qualify. Even being an assistant professor won't get you the exemption. The criteria are just laser-focused on those formal, specific training and education qualifications we just mentioned.
So what if you do have the right qualifications? Well, the main advantage is pretty obvious, and it's a big one. You save all the time and money you would have spent on that 5-day TT course. It's a straight-up shortcut that basically says, we see you, we recognize your expertise.
So, okay, you've picked a path. You're either going for the certificate or you've got the exemption. But wait, here comes the plot twist. No matter which road you took, they both merge and lead to the exact same destination. And it's a mandatory stop that absolutely no one gets to skip.
What's that mandatory stop? It's becoming an HRD Corp accredited trainer. This is the real prize, the end goal for everyone. And it doesn't just happen automatically. It doesn't matter if you're certified or exempted, you still have to go through an assessment process to get this official status. This accreditation is basically your golden ticket. It's what lets you conduct training under all the official HRD Corp schemes. So why is everyone chasing this accreditation? What's the big deal? Well, it's huge because it unlocks the door to conducting HRD claimable courses, and that is a massive market, my friend. It also means you can get involved in major strategic initiatives like the program Latihan Madani. Think of it this way. Accreditation is your official license to play in the big leagues of the national training world.
Okay, so after all that, the big question remains, which path is the right one for you? Let's pull everything together and make this decision a little easier.
Let's just break it down nice and simple. If you go the certificate route, yeah, it's going to take more time and money, but the payoff? You get your skills validated and you get to network. This is perfect for new trainers, or maybe someone who's been training for a while but wants to make it official. Now, the exemption path. You save that time and money, which is awesome. The big win here is efficiency. This path is tailor-made for experienced educators who already have those very specific qualifications we talked about.
You know, there's this great piece of advice that really sums it up. Don't just look at the price or what feels convenient, because intangible benefits are often not noticeable to the naked eyes. And that's so true, isn't it? It's really tempting to just go for whatever's cheapest or quickest, but you gotta think about those other things, the stuff you can't put a price on. Like the connections you'll make in the course, or the boost of confidence you get from passing that final assessment. That stuff can be career-changing.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. Try to look past the certificate itself, past the cost. Ask yourself, what are the intangible benefits that really matter for my career? Is it the networking? Is it proving my skills to myself and others? Is it finding a mentor? Whatever your answer is, that's what's going to point you to the path that's truly right for you.